What is actually in fizzy drinks? Any ideas, Sol?
Carbonated water with sugar and colour.
That's a good guess. Well, fizzy drinks can contain any of the following: sugar, high fructose corn syrup, sweeteners including sucralose, acesulfame, potassium and aspartame, flavourings, colourings, caffeine and preservatives. And of course, not all of the fizzy drinks will contain all of these ingredients.
I knew it had a lot of stuff. That's why I tend to avoid it, due to diabetes.
You've heard of the saying, fizzy drinks will rot your teeth, right?
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
Well, fizzy drinks can cause tooth decay. Because fizzy drinks contain phosphoric acid, this is what gives them their signature tang and stops them from going flat. Unfortunately, phosphoric acid is also extremely damaging to your teeth. Phosphoric acid works by leaching the calcium from your bones and causing them to weaken. And when consumed in fizzy drinks, this acid removes your teeth's protective enamel and causes them to gradually decay. There have been reports that have suggested children who drink 3 or more cups of soft drink per day are 46% more likely to have decayed and or missing teeth.
3 cups of soft drink? That's a lot. No wonder I see obesity in children.
That's correct. Sugar and child obesity is on the rise. And that's because, unfortunately, sugar is hidden in many of our favourite foods, even in savoury foods and in high quantities in fizzy drinks. Sucralose, acesulfame, potassium and aspartame are all artificial sweeteners found in soft drinks, especially in diet and the low-fat versions. Sucralose is around 320 to 1000 times as sweet as table sugar.
Ooh.
It's often used for products with long shelf life. During my research, I came across some shocking and worrying facts about fizzy beverages. Did you know it has toxic chemicals? That's toxic chemicals.
What are you doing?
Which could increase your risk of developing cancer. A study published in the journal Stroke, which studied 2,888 people over a 10-year span and monitored them for stroke and dementia, reported those who had at least 1 diet soda a day increased their chances by 3 times.
That's good to know, but you haven't mentioned one of the major killer disease, and that is diabetes.
Well, it may lead to diabetes. More than 100 million Americans live with diabetes or pre-diabetes, according to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, also known as the CDC. And drinking soda may be part of the reason the metabolic disease is so rampant. According to a study published in the Global Public Health that links it to high fructose corn syrup. Drinking diet soda might sound like the best way to wean yourself from sugar cravings and lose a little bit of weight, but research from the University of Sydney found that consuming beverages with artificial sweeteners can actually increase your appetite. That's not the only thing it can increase. It can increase your risk of gout. Gout happens when joints become inflamed and extremely painful. It's common in men over 40 years old who eat a lot of meat and drink a lot of alcohol. But research done by the BMJ has found that the risk of developing gout is linked to high soda consumption amongst men. The 12-year study reported that men who drank 5 to 6 servings of sugary soft drinks per week had an 85% higher chance of getting this condition.
And after all this, I bet this affects someone's mental health as well.
Yes, it can cause mental decline. While a family history of dementia can put you at risk for Alzheimer's disease, research from Boston University shows that drinking diet soda can affect your cognitive function and make your brain age faster.
Whoa!
The researchers cautiously linked the consumption of 2 or more fizzy drinks per day that could affect your memory and lower brain volume. both high risk factors for developing Alzheimer's. So, after my research, I have decided, if I can, I will try to cut fizzy drinks out from my diet. But realistically, they are everywhere, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to completely cut them out, but I will do my best to drastically reduce my fizzy drink intake.